As a board member, once the school board votes to approve an action or policy, what do you believe is your responsibility to that policy or action? What is your responsibility if you do not support that policy or action?
Either way, whether I support the action taken by the board or I do not support the action, my outcome is the same. I have to monitor that particular policy or action for its effectiveness, its appropriateness, and review. Is it meeting the outcomes that we set forth for it to deal with? And then, if it's not, make revisions as necessary so that we end up with a better policy or a better outcome in terms of our students. Thank you.
Thank you. Debbie, you have 1 minute. Would you like me to read it again?
As a board member, it would be my duty to follow the policies put in place, whether or not I agree completely. I believe that it's also part of the oath taken when accepting the position. When the board is making decisions, I will be passionate and clear, hoping to change minds on policy votes. I hope that the other members will honestly and with integrity make their points and be open-minded with me as well.
Barbara, do you want me to ask the question again?
We vote as individuals, but once a vote is taken and a policy is implemented, every trustee should uphold that decision. Before we reach a decision, we workshop our items. Each trustee is given time to voice an opinion, to reflect, to make adjustments. It is very important for us to try to work at consensus building because it is important that we see government working and not just as a disruption. And so it is important for us to try to reach a consensus, listen and implement policy. And we do make adjustments as things go on. For example, our calendar this year with a July 31st start date, it is a little difficult sometimes for our teachers but it's not an easy decision. We visit campuses to try to talk through decisions and explain why decisions have had to be made, but we always look for input, and there's always ways to improve.
I'm going to defer to my timekeepers real quick. Do we have time for them to pull the other last two, or are we going to go straight to audience questions?
We should go to these. There's quite a few.
Okay.